Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay. Join fast, everyone. Kindly join fast. Everyone, do join fast. Are you there? Hi. Type hi in the comment section, everyone. Type hi in the comment section, everyone. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Let's start. Okay. Chalo. Let's start. Here. We are going on with module A right now in RBWM. Okay. And we are going on with the objective questions. For those who are new or watching new, okay, this is a series for this May 24 MCQ series. We are covering all the MCQs, so that's why watch this till the end and watch the complete series. This is very important, right? Chalo, let's start without wasting the time. Public sector banks generally adopt the following approach for retail banking. Now you think over it. What is the approach adopted by public sector banks? Okay, how many types of banks are there? Public sector, private sector, and third one is cooperative. Okay, in private sector again there are three types of banks: Indian private and foreign privates, isn't it? So public sector means which bank? Tell me in the comment section what is the public sector bank. Public sector bank is that bank in which government has a majority stake. Okay, government has a majority stake. Right now in our country we have minimum 51%. So public sector banks generally adopt the following approach for retail banking: SBU, departmental, integrated, and any of these. Now think over it. I'll explain you later what is SBU, what is departmental. Okay, so think over it first. Everyone think. I'll just give you half a minute to think over it. So what is the answer? Everyone got it? What is the answer? Answer for this is, everyone, the answer for this is, it is SBU, Strategic Business Unit. Okay, SBU is the answer. Public sector banks generally adopt the SBU approach, Strategic Business Unit. What is SBU? Strategic Business Unit means that unit in which the expenses of that unit are managed from the income of that unit only. So expenses are managed from your income only. Nobody else will support you. Generally what used to happen in our public sector bank, what happens? Many of the branches are in losses. So the head office supports you. Okay. So that approach is not done in these foreign banks. So public sector bank, we are talking of public sector. So public sector bank generally adopt this. I was talking of this foreign banks. This is for the foreign banks. Remember, this is for foreign banks. Okay. I thought this is foreign banks. Okay. So public sector banks generally adopt this departmental approach. Okay. This is adopted by foreign banks. SBU is adopted by foreign banks. Departmental is adopted by public sector banks. Okay. In departmental, what do? We have various departments like account opening department, then other loan department, clearing department. Okay. So this approach is managed by our public sector bank. Now the problem over here is in this departmental approach. The one who is in the clearing department does not speak. Does not speak means they speak not about business. Does not speak or pass on the data to the other department. That is a problem. Okay, tell me yourself only. Those who are watching right now, you might be working on certain desk. Any desk you might be, clearing, cash, DD, any. Okay. So how many amongst you have passed on the data to the account opening department? Let's see. This is a new customer which I have seen. Kindly go and speak to them on the regular basis. Here, one-off case is okay. One-off case everyone does. On the regular basis, as a process, how many of you are sending the data? Very few amongst us, because we have a departmental approach. Departmental approach, in this what happens, one department does not speak to the other department regarding the business. So that is a drawback. This we have to shift now. Okay. Next one. The foreign and new private sector banks adopt which of the following business approach for retail banking? Just now I told you. So this is easy now. This you answer. SBO, departmental, integrated and generalized. Now this generalized has come new. Remember, there is nothing called a generalized approach. The answer is this, SBO. Already I have discussed. SBO means what? Strategic business unit means what? Your expenses should be from your income only. Nobody else will support you. Right? Next one. Which of the following business approach for retail banking has a clear advantage? Advantage of clear focus and business objective. So, focus and business objective. Which model has this? SBO, departmental, integrated and generalized. Everyone, what you do is, first you remove the generalized from your list at all. There is nothing called a generalized model. Now you only think of these three, SBO, departmental and integrated. Now think clear business objective. In which will it be? Think over it. Everyone, think and give me the answer in the comment section. Everyone give me the answer in the comment section. Let me see. Clear focus. Okay. In the comment section, everyone, yes, correct. It is SBU. SBU has clear business approach. That's why, what do we say? Your expenses should be from your income only. Right? So that's why we have this SBU approach. That is the best approach available. All the banks should follow the SBU approach only. Well, that will only generate the profits for the banks. Okay. Next. Which of the following business approach for retail banking is more a management by objective process, where business model is dealt as a modular strategy for achieving the target profits? Quite simple question, isn't it? Many of you might have been able to guess the answer up till now. SBU, departmental, integrated, and again remove from this list generalized, not required. Okay. This will be given to you in exam, generalized approach. But remember, you don't have to take this answer at any cost. So which approach? MBO. What is MBO? Management by objectives. What is this concept of MBO? MBO. MBO means management by objective. Means what? First, the objective is set up. Means this year my bank has to gain a profit of, let's say, 12%. So that is my objective. Now based on this objective, I'll run the bank. All my departments, all various departments, all various branches will be distributed this target, that you have to earn a profit of 12% for the bank. Okay. Now for that, what have you to do? That we have to do. sell the TPP, third party products, sell more loan products, focus more on CASA. Here, that is very important. Every bank should focus on CASA, current account, saving account. Okay, CASA is the most bread and butter of any bank. Okay, rather than FDs, we must always focus on CASA, current account and saving account. Always. Because CASA will only earn you profits. FD won't fetch you that much profit. Okay. So we are talking about MBO. So the objective is fixed first. That so and so we have to do it. For this year we have to earn the profit of 12%. Based on that, we decide for the various branches that sub targets are given. Okay. So that is MBO. So which business model has this MBO strategy? Think over it. It is simple. SBU, strategic business unit approach. Of course, SBU. That's why we have these expenses and income ratio, right? That's why we have this. Okay. Okay. How many of your banks follow this SBU approach? Just tell me in the comment section. Just type yes if your bank follows the SBU approach in the comment section. How many of your banks follow the SBU approach? Think over it. Practically think, means your expenses should be from your income only. Type yes in the comment section. Yes. Correct. None of your banks. Presently, none of your banks. Okay. At least at the branch level. At the HO level, they might be following. But at least at the branch level, we are not following it. So it should penetrate to the level of the branch. Always remember. Which of the following bank groups in India has clear positioning platform? That is being in the top slot across all the class of the banks in retail banking. So which bank has the clear focus of top slot, being in the top slot? Either we are in the top slot or we are not there. It's that simple. So either we are in the top slot or we are not there in that banking, in the retail banking or whichever banking we are in. So either this or that. Which bank has a clear focus? Either be in the top slot or not be there. Think you have seen these banks. All these banks you have seen now. Top slot. Which banks are in the top slot now? You just check how many of you are investing in shares, stock market. Those who are investing in shares, kindly go and check the Bank Nifty. Okay, Bank Nifty. Which are the banks which cover maximum Bank Nifty? Components of Bank Nifty. Names of those banks which are in the Bank Nifty. Just check those banks. You will see almost all the private sector banks in that. All of them. So that's why, yeah. Which banks follow this model of clear positioning? That either I'll be in this top business or I won't be there. Which bank follows this? Is it foreign? Is it public sector? Is it this private sector and new private? What is the difference between this private sector and new private sector? Private sector means you can write this as old private sector also. Old private sector means what? Like those banks which were formed before 1994. After that, Narsimham Committee in 1991 gave the reports here. These new private sector banks have been formed after 1994. When the Narsimham Committee, actually it's called as 1991 only. When the Narsimham Committee gave the report that there is a time that the new bank should come in. What are these old and old are those banks, old private sector, which are formed before that period. Karur Vaishya Bank, then Federal Bank. These are all the old private sector banks. New private sector means what? HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, all these. What is the answer for this? Clear positioning, being at the top slot across all the bills. So answer is this D. Okay, answer is D. Got it? Answer is D. Simple. Okay. These questions do come to you in exam. Okay. Yeah. Because you will see such questions in the exam, and means these we take it lightly. We feel what is this question, but these questions are asked. Next one. Which one of the following groups of banks in India? I say we should convert from India to Bharat now, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do it later. So now we call it Bharat, right? Groups in India does not go for positioning objective. Rather, this group focuses on business objective. So now they don't go for positioning. They go for business objective. What is positioning? Positioning means what? What is my branding? Branding. What is my branding in our country? Means whether I follow this brand, means whether I am called as the best private sector bank, least private sector bank, whatever, best loan bank, something. Positioning in the minds of the customer. So which bank does not follow this positioning objective? Rather, it follows this business objective. Means if it's business, I'll be there. If it's no business, I won't be there. Clear? Forget positioning. Okay? So that way. So which bank follows this approach? Foreign banks, public sector banks, private banks, and new private banks. Yes? Business objectives. Your focus should be business objectives. Think over it. I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes over here. Think over it, everyone. Answer is, everyone, the answer is foreign banks. You'll see this. I'm having, I think so, next question also. Foreign banks are clearly focused about the business. Do you know how many foreign banks are there in retail banking today in our country? How many foreign banks? Are all the foreign banks there? In fact, majority of them have exited from the retail banking business. Exited. Why? Because they say there's no margin left over here. Margin. NII. So this, whenever there's no margin, they immediately leave. That's why they call it business objective, not the positioning objective. Okay. So they have immediately left it. So foreign banks are clearly business focused. Okay. Do you see any branch of public sector bank getting closed? That there is no business. So now close this bank. This never happens in public sector banks. Okay. Now it will happen in some years, but now it's not happening. After some years, it will happen. Which of the following banks entered in retail banking activity and then moved out of this segment when they were not able to achieve the business objective? Just now we saw this question. Means similar question. Clear business focus, isn't it? Clear business focus over here. So which banks entered the retail banking sector and then moved out? Citibank moved out, HSBC Bank moved out, Standard Chartered Bank moved out from India's retail business. earlier they were in the retail banking, but now they have left. Why? Because business, no business. Here it's very simple. Either it's business or we are not there in the banks, in this banking segment. Now all these foreign banks, you will say that, sir, does it mean that Citibank, HSBC, and Standard Chartered have left the Indian yeah, this platform? No, they are there, but they are in mainly corporate banking and trade finance and treasury. Corporate, trade finance, treasury. These activities they are in. Okay. So which of the following bank entered it and left the retail banking space? It was foreign banks. Okay, they immediately left it also. When they saw the business is not coming, they left it. Last one for today. Banks adopt different models for implementing retail. Here, these are implementation model, implementing retail business, banking business, and common strategy for this includes which of the following? So the models are based on which strategy? Okay. So what is the strategy followed for these models? Now look at this. There are various questions on this. The question for models is different. We have horizontally organized, vertically organized. These are the models. And strategy for this is different. For strategy, we have this end-to-end outsourcing, predominant outsourcing, partial outsourcing, and in-house sourcing. So this is a strategy. Based on this, we have the models. Okay. So which is the strategy followed? End-to-end outsourcing. What do you mean by end-to-end outsourcing? All my functions are outsourced. All. Okay. All means right from documentation collection to everything. All my whatever work can be repeated and it does not require the brain or decision making power, that is immediately outsourced. Second is predominant outsourcing. Predominant means about major outsourcing. Major. Okay, predominant outsourcing means almost 75% of the activities of mine are outsourced. Partial outsourcing. Partial means what? Somewhat. 30% of the activities. Some activities are outsourced, some are not. In-house sourcing. In-house means completely everything I'll do in-house only. I won't outsource. So, what are the various strategies for this? A to D all means all. End-to-end, predominant, partial, in-house. B, A to C only. End-to-end, predominant, and partial. B, C, and D. So, remove this end-to-end, remaining all. And A and D only. So, end-to-end and in-house. Which is the strategy followed? See here, this nationalized banks follow this A, generally D approach. Nationalized banks, okay. Foreign banks generally follow end-to-end outsourcing. New private sector banks generally follow predominant outsourcing, and old private sector banks generally follow partial. So now the question comes, banks adopt. The question over here is not private sector or public sector or any. It said banks. So when we say banks, it is a common question to all the banks. When the question is common to all the banks, then the answer will be all, because you don't know which bank I am talking of. Okay, so it's a common question to all the banks. So that's why the answer over here will be A to D all. Okay, remember this. In the Achievers series for JIIB, here we are covering all the important objective questions as well as important theories and some numericals as well whenever they arise. Okay, so let's start without wasting the time. As per the RBI guideline, generally the loan to value ratio in case of home loans is, so what is the home loan ratio of loan to means loan to value? What is this loan to value ratio? It means what? Suppose if my house which I am purchasing house, okay, if that house is for let's say 50 lakhs, okay, so how much loan can be given by the bank? Will the bank give complete 50 lakhs, or will the bank give around 75%, or will the bank give 80% or 90% or 100%? So how much loan will be given by the bank? So that is known as loan to value ratio. So is it 90, 80, 75, or depending on the value of the loan? What is the answer? Type fast in the comment section. Everyone, type fast. Let me see. Yes. What is it? Yeah, it is correct. See this. Correct. Depending on the loan value. Depending on the value, bank has to take their own call. Okay. RBI has given certain guidelines. Okay. Up to 30 lakhs, you can give up to 90%. 30 to 75 lakhs, you can give up to 85%. Above 75 lakhs, you can give up to 75%. So, but again, RBI has said that although these are the guidelines, but these are not the compartments, tight compartments. You have to decide on your own. So, depending on the loan value is the right answer. The loan to value ratio, if the home loan is up to dash, can be 90%. So up to 90%, up to what percentage can I give the home loan? What amount can I give the home loan? Just now I gave you. So in this case, it will be loan to value ratio in case of loans up to dash can be 90% as per RBI guidelines. As per RBI guidelines, it is 25 lakhs. Okay, because the RBI says up to 30 lakhs, you can give 90%. Okay, got it clear? Everyone, now to join our this Telegram channel or YouTube channel or the Instagram channel, you can scan this QR code. Just pause this video and scan the QR code right now. In this Telegram channel or this YouTube channel or this Instagram channel, you'll get all the updates from JIB for JIB and CIB from IIBF, number one. Plus, you are getting free YouTube series, free questions on all the channels. Okay, see, right now what I'm watching, you're watching free YouTube series, right? Similarly, all the YouTube series free for various subjects. You get it on this YouTube channel. Okay, so you can get it over here. The links you can get it in the Telegram channel. The same you can get it in this Instagram channel. So scan this. See this QR code. This blue one is for Telegram. This is for this YouTube, and this is for Instagram. So join it all the three channels. I would suggest subscribe to this channel on YouTube, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends, because very important. See, sharing is caring. Okay, in retail banking, the dash is the beginning point of the marketing process. So which is the beginning point in the sense, suppose if I'm having good relationships with you, means I am the banker. Okay, I'm having two good relationships with you. We both are dealing with each other every day. Now the problem is, you require the loan, or let's say you require a loan against securities. Okay, but my bank doesn't have that loan against securities. Okay, let me give you this. Write it over here. Here, you are the customer. I am the bank. Okay, and you are the customer, and you require LAS. Okay, LAS is one of the important products. LAS, loan against securities. So bank is to provide LAS to you. You are having many shares with you, and those shares you want to keep collateral with you. See, the shares are kept collateral with the bank, and the bank gives the loan on these shares. Okay, but if I don't have this loan, then is it of any use myself and yourself maintaining good relationships with each other? Ultimately, what you'll say, sir, you'll come once or twice to me that, sir, I require this loan, and two times I'll say I'm speaking to my head office whether we can give it, and I don't give it. So what will happen? You'll ultimately run to the next bank, B2, right? Another bank you'll go to. Why? Because I'm not having that product. So in retail banking, the dash is the beginning point of the marketing process. Product development, product selling, product and a customer. So which is the beginning point? Just now I gave you the hint. Yeah, which is the beginning point? If I don't have the product, will you stay with me? Let it be myself, be very good service, everything is good given by me. Will you stay with me? No, right? So that's why product is the beginning point of all your marketing process. Product. Okay. The disbursement of home loans is in which of the following manner? Oh, disbursement of home loans is in which of the following manner? How do you disburse? Tell me, do you disburse the home loan in cash? Have you disbursed any home loan in cash up till now? Cash. Take this notes, 500 rupees notes. Okay, take this note. 2000 now not possible. 500 rupees. Take these notes. So, the disbursement of home loans is in which of the following manner? A loan is disbursed in one installment only when the house is ready for occupation. Here, one installment when it is ready for occupation means if I am buying the second hand flat, isn't it? If I am buying the second hand flat, then the house is ready for the occupation, right? So at that time, will the home loan be disbursed in single installment? Entire loan is disbursed before construction begins. Is it so? Before construction begins. Means somebody comes to you for home loan and that person says, sir, I want a home loan. Sir, ma'am, whatever. Okay. I want a home loan. So in that case, will you say that, okay, take this full loan? You will give as per the phases of the construction, right? So entire home loan is disbursed in before the construction begins. Okay. Loan is disbursed in stages based on the progress in the construction. So disbursed in stages. Okay. Then any of the above at the discretion of the bank. Any of the above at the discretion means here C is also correct. Here A is correct. Why? Because if it is a second hand flat or ready for occupation and then I come to you, you'll give it in single installment only. So this C is also correct. Loan is disbursed in stages based on the progress of the construction, right? If for plinth level 10%, 10% for plinth. Then walls, first floor is done, again 15%, right? Second floor is done again, and so on and so forth, right? So this is known as stages, construction payment and at the stages of construction. So A and C are correct. But what about B? Entire loan is disbursed before the construction begins. This is not possible. Otherwise, there will be a huge problem to the bank. So the answer is any of the above. Just I'll say any of the, I'll change the answer. Any of the above A or C. Sorry, C, A or C. Okay. Any of the above, that is A or C. Or just I'll make it A or C only. Okay. So D is A or C. So that is the right answer. A or C. Loan is disbursed in single installment when you have a ready flat, and loan is disbursed in terms of construction phases when you have the flat under construction, isn't it? To add on or and the other value the add-on and the other value propositions are attached to the product with a view to. So why am I adding this add-on facilities? What do you mean by add-on facilities? Add-on means like this. You buy the home loan, you get a home loan from my bank, home loan, okay, home loan. And what do I give you? I'll give you insurance free. Insurance free. What is this? This is an add-on. Insurance free I'll give you. Okay. Or I'll give you gold coin. Insurance free or gold coin. Win a gold coin and get a home loan from us. So these are all add-ons. Why are these add-ons used? To sell the product. To make the product more competitive. To offer better value and acceptance. And all of the above. What do you think? To sell the product, or is it A, B or C, anyone in between, or is it D, all of them? Is it A, B or C or all of them? What do you say? Yes. See, the problem with us is we try to make the choices in between. Sell the product. No, no, no. Which is the better answer? This is a better answer. All of the above. Ultimately, what is the goal of yours when you sit in the bank? Selling the product. That is important. Make the product more competitive means what the competition is giving, you are giving extra. So that is also true. Offer better value. Value means what? If customer gets at the same rate, customer is getting something extra, then the customer is getting value, right? So this is also true. So the correct answer is D, all of the above. Isn't it? Got it, everyone? Remember, nowadays, today's world is a world of add-ons. Okay, you'll see so many add-ons. You buy a car today, okay, you buy a car and you'll get what? Car, sorry, you buy a car and what do you get? You, along with this car, you get 3 years maintenance free. Maintenance, right? Maintenance free means what? This is all add-on, right? After sales, maintenance free. Then many things are there in your bank also. Nowadays, banks are giving you open a savings account with us, and we will give you health insurance free. Health for 1 year. Health insurance free, right? For 1 year. So these are all add-ons. Okay. In which of the following cases home loan will be disbursed in one go? One go. When one go means single installment. When will I give this home loan in one installment? Just now we saw it. Let's see the options now. Construction of the house, purchase of a new house, purchase and renovation of a new house, purchase of an old flat requiring renovation. So which will I give the home loan? In one go. Construction of a house, will I give it one go? Construction of a house means again the same thing. Foundation 10%, then the plinth 15, 10%, like that. It will go on and on. Walls at first floor, second floor. So this is not the answer. Purchase of a new house, but new house means what? Let me make it certain changes. Under construction. Constructions. Okay, now it is simple for you. Under construction, because it is a clarity now. So even that is again the same logic. 10%, 10%. Purchase and renovation of a new house. Renovation. Renovation, you can't give the home loan. Renovation loans are separate. Home loans here. Home loan is only given for purchase of a new house. Purchase of a house. Okay. Purchase. For renovation, we have separate home improvement loans. Right. In renovation, we have home improvement loans. Improvement, I'll call it. Okay. We have various names are given by various banks. Okay. But these are all home improvement loans. The rate of interest of these are different than the home loan. Okay. So this is also out. So this is out, and D is the answer. Purchase of a old flat, right? Purchase of a old flat, I'll definitely give it in a single go. Renovation means what? Renovation will be done later. First, I'll give a home loan to this person, and then second, I'll give this renovation loan. So home loan will be disbursed in one go over here, isn't it? Simple. Always remember, whenever you are purchasing a second-hand flat, you will always disburse it in the single go. Whenever you are purchasing a new flat under construction, so it will be disbursed as per the construction phases, right? Everyone, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests. Whatever we require for clearing JIB and CIB, we'll get it over here. What do you require? I'll say whatever we require. What do you require for clearing CIB or JIB over here? You require number one, classes. So we have online classes over here, right? Classes. We have online classes. Second, you require books. So ebooks are available. Okay. Third, you require to check your confidence level. You require tests. So tests are available. So whatever is required, you get it over here. Download it right now. Okay. And start studying. Don't waste your time. There are various stages from time the product is developed to the stage when the product is finished. This is called as, see here, product is developed to product is finished. So this is called as what? Okay, I'll show you. See, this is a separate topic as such. This is known as PLC, product life cycle. Okay. This is known as the introduction phase, intro. This is known as growth phase, growth. This is known as a maturity phase, mature, M. And this is known as a decline phase, decline. So these are the 4 life stages of any product. And this entire cycle is known as product stages, product life cycle, and any of the above. So this entire cycle is known as PLC, product life cycle. Okay. Remember, introduction phase is when you introduce a new product. You are giving new products to the customers. Growth phase means the product starts growing. people start accepting this product, and then the revenue generate money. This is again sales. Look at this. This is sales, and this is time. Okay, time. As the time goes, sales go on increasing. Then there comes the maturity phase. Here the sales are maximum. Okay, and company is getting huge benefits. But after that comes the decline stage. Why? Because new products arrive in the market. Competitors take on the competition. So you go in decline phase. Okay. So there are various stages from time to time the product is developed to the stage when the product is finished. This is called as PLC, product life cycle, isn't it? The following are the product life cycle stages. Just now I gave you introduction, maturity, decline, and growth. So what is the answer now? Everyone must be able to answer this now. A to D all, A to C all, B and D only, A, C and D only. Comment section, everyone. Give fast the answer. Everyone, give fast the answer. Give fast, yes. Just now I gave you all the four, right? See this. Introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Okay. So introduction, maturity, decline, and growth. It should be in the serial order. In exam, they can ask you anything. But definitely one or two questions on PLC will be there. I give you in writing. Two questions on PLC will be there. Okay. Definitely. Normally, a moratorium period in case of home loans is dash in case of construction of a house. Let me see. How many of you are answering? Let me see, yeah. First, what is moratorium period? Tell me that. Moratorium period means what? What is moratorium? See here, moratorium period is a period and when the house is under construction. Is the house completed? No. So if the house is under construction, the customer won't be paying the complete EMI. The customer will be paying only interest and no EMI. Only interest. Here, normal loan, I'll give you normal loan. Okay. It will have EMI. EMI will have what? EMI has two parts. Principal and plus interest, right? Whereas this moratorium period, okay, I'll just write morat now. Okay, it will have only interest, no principal is repaid. Okay, so moratorium period, because what happens, the house is not completed, the customer has not occupied that house, right? So normally the moratorium period in case of home loans is dash 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. Which is the one? It is 18 months. Always remember, it is 18 months. Okay, normally all the banks give the moratorium period of 18 months. In case of purchase of new house or a flat, the moratorium period is generally now new house or a flat. See here, new purchase of a new house or a flat, not new house. Let me make it old house. Okay, because new house under construction, it is 18 months. Old house or a flat, the moratorium period is generally what this. So what is the moratorium period in this? Let me make the change over here. 0 months. Old house or a flat. If I am buying a second-hand flat, then the moratorium period is for second-hand flat. There is no moratorium period, 0. Because the flat is already ready, right? So that's why there is no moratorium period. The answer is 0 months. No moratorium is allowed on the second-hand flats. Okay. What is the logic of moratorium? Moratorium is for under construction, when the construction is going on. Now second-hand flat is already constructed. What is the construction remaining in that? Nothing. Okay. Credit score is now authentic and final information of the credit decision. For the credit decision. Preliminary information for managing risk. Indicative tool for managing risk. Suggestion to take a credit decision. So what is it? Who can give me the answer now? Credit score is what? Authentic and final information. Series for JIIB. Here we are covering all the important objective questions as well as important theories and some numericals as well whenever they arise. Okay. So let's start without wasting the time. The moratorium period. Now the numbers you'll see the numbers we have been covering it since many days as such. That's why these numbers are continued. Okay. That's why I'm saying watch the series till from the starting. The moratorium period in case of personal loans is, so in case of personal loans, what is the moratorium period? PL. What do you think is should be the moratorium period in terms of personal loan? It is always 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 6 months. Personal loan. Personal loan means how many of you have worked in loans? How many of you have worked in loans? Just type yes in the comment section. Loan section. Those who have worked in the loan section, they'll understand it. That for PLs, we don't give any moratorium period. No moratorium period. Then where's the answer? No moratorium period. When the answer has no moratorium period over here, what are you actually saying? You're saying 1 month moratorium period. Why? Because after the disbursement, it takes 1 month for the person borrower to pay the EMI, isn't it? So that's why personal loans will have one month moratorium period. Okay, got it? 1 month moratorium period. Next one. Personal loans are repayable in the period of, yeah, they are repayable in the period of what? What do you say, guys? 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months. Generally, I'm talking of generally. Now, there can be any bank can give the personal loans for 5 years also. Maximum loans allowed for the banks are 10 years, right? So, some bank can say that, okay, I'll give it for 10 years. That's not an issue. But generally, 90% banks, how long do they give this PLs? They give the PLs for, what do you say, guys? They give the PLs for 36 months. Okay, 36 months. Always remember, PLs are always given generally for 3 years. Okay. Do we take any security on personal loans? Type in the comment section. Do we take any security? Is it compulsory for us to take any security for the personal loans? What do you say? Is it compulsory? No, not at all compulsory. Okay. You can just give the personal loan like that only without any security. Some banks do ask for some FD, some bike, some car, something as a collateral, but that depends on bank to bank and depends on that score of that customer, credit score. Okay. Chalo, next one. For repayment of personal loans, banks obtain dash for payment on the due date. So, what do the banks obtain? Payment on the due date, huh? Due date. On the due date, the customer should pay. Means every month we have that EMI date, right? So for that date, what do the banks take? Authority letter to debit a deposit account, FDR as a security for the loan, post-dated checks, and any of the above. I know all of you will get confused over here between A and C now, because B, everyone knows B is not the something which is taken for the due date point. Okay, FDR is taken as a security. That security has nothing to do with payment on the due date. All of you will get confused between A and C because you feel both of them are right. A is also right, C is also right. So what does the bank take now? Now I am talking in this present age of computers, internet, UPI, everywhere. What do we take? Do we take these PDCs now? How many of you do take PDCs now from the customer? Type yes in the comment section if you take PDCs. One or three PDFs we take up till now for that Negotiable Instruments Act. But for the regular repayment, 12 PDCs, 36 PDCs, do we take it? Gone. All those days are gone now. Directly authority letter, that also we call it SI now, right? Standing instruction. Authority letter means SI. So we take SI only. That is the only point, isn't it? Because nowadays all these things are gone. PDCs and all these things, everything gone. Okay? Next one. The disbursement of a personal loan is generally in one go in the period of 1 or 2 months in installments. any of the above at the bank's discretion. So personal loan is disbursed how? In one go, or one go means what? Single installment means singly. Suppose if you want a loan of for 5 lakhs, I'll give you 5 lakhs immediately. Or will I give it in 2 months, 1 or 2 months? Oh, this month 1 lakh, next month 1 lakh. In installments, every month I'll be giving you 50,000. Do I give it like this at the bank's discretion? How does the bank generally give this loan? It's always given at A in one go. Personal loans are always given in one go. Okay. Now you'll say, sir, personal loans one go, that's okay. See, the question over here is generally how is it given? 90% every year. See, it's after all at the discretion of the bank. Bank can sometimes tell you that, okay, 1 month, this month I'm giving you this much, next month I'll be giving you whenever you require it. But generally what happens? Personal loan is for what? Personal loan is for the personal requirements. And for that, the human being or that customer has applied, right? So if the customer has applied for some urgent work, that person is needed exactly the full amount for that urgent work. So that's why it's always disbursed in one go. Okay. Next one. One. The term demographic dividend is used in Indian context with reference to demographic dividend. What do you mean by this word dividend? Dividend means basically advantage. So demographic advantage to India is in what terms now? Who can tell me? Demographic dividend is in India is for what terms? Advantage of largest number of qualified persons. Qualified. Do we have too many qualified persons? Advantage of highest number of young persons. Do we have young persons? Advantage of highest number of software development firms. Do we have that? Advantage of all of the above. All of the above. What do you think is the answer? Yeah. Type fast in the comment section. Qualified, young or software. It is B. Highest number of young people. That is the right answer. Advantage of highest number of young people. That is the correct answer. Because India has a high demographic dividend of young persons. Do you know which country is aging now? Aging. Aging means all of them are getting old. Japan, correct. Japan is aging. Second, China is coming up in the same line. China is also aging now. Okay, so that is the biggest disadvantage to these countries. Next one. For education loans, bank takes the following. So banks take what? Banks follow policy prescribed by Ministry of HRD, policy details formulated by RBI, model education loan scheme by IBA, the own policy framed by them without taking into account any instruction from RBI or government of or IBA. What is the answer? Means education loan, which policy is forward? This policy is given by a certain institution. Which is that institution? That is the right question over here. HRD, Ministry of HRD, RBI, IBA, or their own. Forget everything RBI, forget this government. I'll do whatever I want. Is it that D? What is the answer? Everyone. What is the answer? It is IBA. Remember this. For education loans, banks follow the model education loan scheme of IBA. IBA has devised this scheme. Okay. Everyone, before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever we require for clearing JIB and CIB. You'll get it over here. So that's why download it right now. Okay. Don't just download it. Otherwise, I'll tell you how many apps. Okay, let me ask you one question. In your own mobile, how many apps do you have? Do you know the number at least? How many number of apps you have? Type yes or no. I know many of the answers are no over here because I myself don't know how many apps are there in my mobile. We just download it and keep it, saying that, oh, we'll use it sometime. Don't do that. This is the main bread and butter. Daily, it's like breathing in and breathing out. That much important this app is for you. Download it and use it. In this app, Adda 24/7 app, you will be getting premium study materials, everything that is there, free tests, free ebooks. Some part of the ebooks are given free. Free lectures are also given. So whatever is free, grab it, download it immediately. Okay. Next one, move on. So for education loan is available generally to which of the following? School students, professional and other college students, only university level students, and any of the above. So whom is the education loan available now? Who gets the education loan? Let me see. Yes, 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 yes. Who gets the education loan? School students. Now, have you seen any schools getting the education loan? I think so. Within some years, they'll also require it because the school fees are so huge now, isn't it? Look at the primary school fees in the private schools. They are around two, and in metro cities, they are around 4 to 5 lakhs. Metros. Many of you might be staying in metros. You might be seeing those private school fees. In tier 2 cities, they are around 1.5 lakhs. So the right answer for this is what? This professional and college students, other college students. Okay. So education loan is given to these guys, professional and other college students. Only university level student, that's not the right answer. Okay. It can be to professionals also. Means CAs, they are also given the education loan. Okay. In case of education loans, who is made a co-borrower? See, your education loan is given to whom? Tell me first. It is always given to that student. Actually, the borrower is that student. But what happens? The student is not earning at that time. That's why we don't give that person, that student, that much, that amount. We take some co-borrower. So, whom do we take the co-borrower? The college where the student takes the admission. My God, college where the student takes the admission. This college will go bankrupt. There are 1200, let's say 1000 students in any college. Suppose college becomes the co-borrower to these students. College will go bankrupt, right? So that is out. Family member of the members of the borrower, the parents of the borrower, friends and relatives of the borrower, near and dear ones. See this B, C, and D. All of them are similar answers. But what is the correct answer then? Correct answer is this: parents. Parents of the borrower means this student. Parents of the student are taken as the co-borrowers. Always remember this. But remember, generally what happens? The parents are taken as co-borrower. But what is the logic of this education loan? Suppose if I take the education loan, I am the student. Let's say, okay. So I'm going for, let's say, engineering. So in engineering, first year means I'll take the admission, and then when will I repay the loan and who will repay the loan? Suppose if my parents are taken as a co-borrower, okay, then what is expected from that loan? Who should repay that loan? Should the parents repay it or should the student repay it? What is thing, guys? What is expected from that loan? It is expected that the student should complete the course and repay the loan by joining the job or doing some business, anything. So that is the logic behind it. Student should repay. But what happens? We take parents as a co-borrower. Why? Because if the student doesn't get a job immediately, if the student fails, then what? The loan is to be repaid in any case. So that repayment will be done by this co-borrower as a parents. Okay. The amount of education loans is restricted to dash for studies in India. So in India, what is the maximum amount of education loan? 5 lakh, 7.5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakhs. Now this is a simple answer. Yeah. What is the answer over here? Education loans in India. In India. Immediately I'll be asking you abroad also. Next question is abroad. So this is what is the answer over here. It is 10 lakhs. Education loans in India are restricted to 10 lakhs. Okay. Similarly, next one. See here, before going ahead, see here. Join the Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, now how to join it first? I'll give you 2 points over here. Firstly, why should you join it? Second is how should you join it? Okay. Firstly, if you want to join this Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel, why should you join it? You should join it because there are number one, free YouTube series on all the subjects of JAIIB and CIB. Free. Okay, so join it ASAP. Whatever is free, grab it fast. In YouTube series, you are seeing similar. See, what are you watching right now? Right now, you are watching the free YouTube series. This 2000 question series, right? Similarly, you get it for all the subjects of JIB as well as for CIB. So that's why you should join it fast and freely grab it, isn't it? Second one, how do you join this? Scan this QR code. See this QR code given over here. Scan it. Firstly, is this blue link, blue QR code is for your Telegram channel. Secondly, this QR code, black one, is for your YouTube channel. Scan it immediately. Okay. Thirdly, this is the next Instagram QR code. Let me show you. So this Instagram QR code. So scan this also. You'll get it over here. Instagram QR code. Okay. Are you able to see this? Let me see. Yeah, you're able to see this. So this Instagram QR code also. Scan it immediately. Even the links are available below in the description box also. You can join through that also. Okay. Join it immediately because I've told you why is it important to join. Got it? Next one. The amount of education loan is restricted to rupees dash for studies abroad. Just now I told you 10 lakhs was for India. So abroad will be what? It will be lesser, 7.5 lakhs. It will be 5 lakhs. Or will it be 10 lakhs? If India I am giving it, within India I am giving it for 10 lakhs, abroad will be definitely higher, isn't it? Logical. So the answer will be 20 lakhs over here, isn't it? Answer is 20 lakhs. Got it? Next one. For education loans up to 4 lakhs, which of the following type of security is available? 4 lakhs, loan up to 4 lakhs, education loan. What is the security taken? Parents are co-borrowers. Parents are co-borrowers plus third party. Okay. So parents are co-borrowers plus third party. Third party guarantor. Third party guarantor means someone else. Some known person as a guarantor. Then parents as co-borrowers and plus charge on tangible assets like property, house. Give you a house as a collateral for 4 lakhs. Is it? Parents and as co-borrowers plus all of these now. Charge on tangible plus third party, all of this. So D is what? Basically all of this. So for 4 lakhs, what will the bank take? Remember, 4 lakhs is not a big amount now for banking. Okay. Earlier, few years back, 20-25 years back, it was a big amount. Now nothing. Just parents as co-borrowers and loan is disbursed up to 4 lakhs. Okay. Nowadays, loans are disbursed up to 10 lakhs based on CIBIL, just CIBIL, no documentation, zero documentation only based on CIBIL. So, in which world are we, right? Next one. For loans above 4 lakhs and up to 7.5 lakhs, banks insist on what? Suppose above 4 lakhs. Just now we saw up to 4 lakhs, only parents. So, 4 to 7 is what? This co-borrowers plus third party guarantor. Third party guarantor. Then co-borrowers plus parents as co-borrowers plus the house, tangible assets. Then D is all of the above again. So what is the right answer over here? 4 to 7.5 lakhs. For 4 to 7.5 lakhs, it is B, third party guarantor. Only this much. Parents plus third party. That also banks have required, that's why RBI doesn't say anything about this now. Okay. Means now the restrictions are removed for all. Banks have to take their own risks. Okay. Here we are covering all the important objective questions as well as important theories and some numericals as well. whenever they arise. Okay. So let's start without wasting the time. The moratorium period in case of vehicle loans is generally considered as what? Okay, what is the moratorium? In home loans, what is the moratorium period? Okay, let me get it one by one. In home loans, what is the moratorium period? Everyone. Home loans. In home loans, the moratorium period is generally. Yesterday I have taken this. Type in the comment section, everyone. In home loans, what is the moratorium period? Yeah, it is 18 months, correct. In 18 months for new construction. In old houses, no moratorium. Directly disburse it, full amount and take it. Okay, that's it. So, what is it in case of vehicles loans now? Vehicle loans. 6 months, 3 months, 2 months and 1 month. So, what is it? There's actually, yeah, let me see in the comment section. What are you answering? Let me see your comments. Everyone. Yeah. 6 months, 3 months, 2 months or 1 month. In case of vehicle loans, we are considering vehicle loans over here. So, answer fast. Yeah. It is. It is. Everyone, be fast. Yes. Let me see in the comment section. Yes. Vehicle loans, two-wheeler, car, personal, not personal, two-wheeler, car, all these, basically these two loans. So it is given as, let me see. Yes, it is. Actually, there is no moratorium period, but 1 month is considered as a moratorium period. Why? Because when we disburse it, after that, after 1 month, the customer starts repaying, right? That is the logic. So actually, there is no moratorium period. Okay, no moratorium period allowed for vehicle loans. But in an exam, if it comes and if you don't have the option of no moratorium, understand this, whatever I am saying. If there is an option of no moratorium period, you will write that. But if there is no option given of no moratorium period, don't get confused. It is 1 month. Okay. Next one. The repayment period in case of new car loans, new cars is generally up to. So this repayment period for new cars is up to what? Again, let me see. Get it from you. I'll give you 1 minute to answer. Everyone. I'll give you 1 minute. Let's see. By the time I'll just tell you before, by the time you answer, say this, call the number given over here. On the screen you are seeing that number, that flashing number, call it. Join the paid batches. Okay. Yeah, very important. So have you got it, everyone? What is the answer? New car loans. New car loans is 60 EMI, correct? 5 years. New car loans is always 5 years. New cars, huh? Now vehicle loan, many of you get confused in vehicle loan. Vehicle means which vehicle are we talking of? We are talking of two-wheeler, we are talking of car, but we are not talking of commercial vehicle. Suppose truck loan, that is not considered as a vehicle. That is a commercial vehicle. Okay? So vehicle loan is separate. Got it? The repayment period in case of used car. Now look at this. We are talking of used car over here. In case of used cars is generally 36 EMI, 48 EMI, 60 EMI and 72 EMI. So it is used car, second hand car, right? So here that depends on what type of car you are purchasing. Suppose if I am purchasing very old car, okay, then the very old car, the repayment period will be different. It can be 24 months also, it can be 12 months also, depending on bank to bank. So it's upon the bank to decide what should be the repayment period for the used car loans. Okay, depending on the life of that car. Okay, but generally for used car it is, everyone, what is the answer? Let me see what is the answer you guys are giving. It is, for used car it is 36 months. 36. Okay. For used car loans, we are giving 36 months, and for new car loans, it is just 5 years, 60 months, right? Have you seen for two-wheeler loans? Okay, tell me for two-wheeler, what is the period for two-wheeler generally? Two-wheeler. Two-wheeler loans are given for what? Two-wheeler loans. Type in the comment section. Two-wheeler loans are given for what period? Which period are the two-wheeler loans given? Yes, everyone? Two-wheeler, two. Scooter, bikes, okay? It is 3 years, correct? 36 EMI. Scooter, bike, two-wheeler, anything, it is 3 years, okay? 36 EMI. Next one. Before going ahead, everyone here, to join the Adda 24/7 Telegram channel. Here, we are having a separate officers Adda 24/7 Telegram channel. To join this Telegram channel, scan this QR code. Okay? Scan the QR code over here, and to join the YouTube channel, scan this QR. Okay? Scan it fast. So why should you join this channel? Tell me, why should you join? The reason is all the latest updates from IIBF. Understand this? From the latest updates from IIBF regarding JIIB and CIB, they are updated on the channels immediately. Okay, number one. Number two, you get free YouTube series. Right now, what are you watching? You guys are watching the same free YouTube series. So the same free YouTube series, you get it on this channel also. Okay. So that's why join this Telegram or the YouTube or the third channel. There is an Instagram channel also. So join that Instagram also. Okay. Next one. In case of personal loans, banks have the following type of security. So for personal loans, what do we take as a security? Personal. Okay, PL. For personal loans, what type of security do we take? Mortgage of property, charge on future income, no security. Any of the above at the discretion of the bank. So tell me, do I take the mortgage of property for a personal loan? Property is taken for which loan? Property is taken for which loan? Yes. See here, property is taken for, it's not taken for home loan. In home loan, we create the property. That is called as prime security. When we take the property as a security, we take it as a collateral. Which property? If it's an existing property, this one. Okay. So mortgage of property is not taken even on home loans. Home loans, we take the mortgage on the new property to be built. Prime security. On collateral security, we don't take it for home loans, right? This mortgage of property is taken for commercial loans. For personal loans, it's not at all there. Charge on future income, that is also not there. See, some banks do go for this. They have a system in nationalized banks, some nationalized banks, that you will require the this company to give you this in writing, that they'll deduct the EMI from their salary and pass it on to you. But these things are gone now. Nobody does anything. Okay. So charge on the future income, that is also not done. No security, that is the answer. In personal loans, there is no security. PL is given merely nowadays on the basis of the CIBIL score. Merely on the basis of CIBIL score only. Okay. So that's why in case of personal loans, no security is taken. Okay. Next one. The credit risk is higher in case of which of the following types of loans? Credit risk. Credit risk means what? Firstly, you need to understand credit risk. Credit risk means the default risk. Default risk means the borrower not paying you. Suppose if I give a loan to you and if you don't pay, then I'll be in trouble. So that is known as credit risk. So the credit risk is higher in case of which type of the loans? Personal loans, home loans, vehicle loans, and all of the above. Yes. In which type of risk, in which type of loan the credit risk is higher? Everyone. Let's see one by one. In home loans, I am having the home, right? The home which I take as a prime security. I have that as a that as a security. Suppose if this buyer or borrower does not pay me, then what will happen? I'll mortgage the loan is home is mortgaged to me. I'll sell that loan and get my money back. In case of vehicle loans, the vehicle is yeah. Tell me one thing. What is this vehicle done? It is mortgaged, hypothecated, or assigned. Tell me that. In vehicle loans, is the vehicle mortgaged, hypothecated, or assigned? What is it done? Type in the comment section, everyone. Is the vehicle mortgaged, hypothecated, or assigned? Everyone, yes, it is. It is hypothecated. Vehicle is always hypothecated. Okay. Home loans, home is always mortgaged. Okay, mortgaged. Got it? This what gold loan, gold is always pledged. Okay. Then FDOD, FD is leaned. Okay, leaned. Then leaned. Got it? Chalo. Let's move on. The delinquency rate is higher in case of which type of loans? So where is the delinquency means what? Failure, default. The default rate is higher in which type of loans? Personal, home loan, vehicle loan, and all of the above. Which type of loans will you find this default rate as higher? Yeah. Personal, home loan, vehicle loan, and all of the above. Where the person will be least concerned, borrower, where the borrower will be least concerned or least worried about the loans. In which of them? Borrower will be least worried. In which of these loans? Is it in personal loan, home loan, vehicle? In home loan, the borrower will be afraid. If the borrower doesn't pay the EMI, bank will this property is mortgaged to the bank. Bank will sell off that property. Vehicle loan also the borrower will be afraid that if he or she does not pay the EMI, the bank will sell off the vehicle. But in personal loans, there is no security. So the borrower will be least afraid. So therefore, the delinquency rate or the failure rate of the personal loans is much, much higher. Okay. And to counter this, what do? To counter this, we always follow the CIBIL score. The person with the higher CIBIL score, there are less chances. See here, I am saying chances. It's not that the person will not default. There are less chances that the person will default in case of personal loans if with a higher CIBIL score. Okay. So that's why in personal loans we take the help of CIBIL, or nowadays not only CIBIL, there are 3 to 4 agencies. One is CIBIL, second is Equifax, third is TransUnion, right? Dun and Bradstreet. So there are various agencies. Got it? Now everyone, before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Whatever we need, you will be getting it over here. Okay? So download it immediately and start studying. Because when are the exams? Not even 1 month now. Not why 1 month? Not even 15 days now. Right? So start studying immediately. Okay? So immediately download it. And how to download it? Just go on App Store. Okay? This Play Store and download it. Immediately it's available. Type Adda 24/7 app. Okay? Next one. Personal loans are generally sanctioned on the basis of salary in case of the employee, number of years in business, annual income of the business. So personal loans are sanctioned generally on the basis of what? Yeah, salary in case of employee, number of years in business, and annual income of the business. So is it A to C all, or is it A and B only, or is it B and C only? So what is it? What is it? It is sanctioned on the basis of everyone. Sanctioned on the basis of personal loans are sanctioned on the basis of salary in case of employee. Is it on the basis of only salary, or is it on the basis of number of years for businessmen? See here, for salaried employee, it's very easy. Just see the salary slip form 16 and you'll get the details of that customer, right? But business person, there's a problem. Why? Because the balance sheets have to be checked. You have to check the condition of the business. You have to check the place of the business. So personal loans to businessmen are always difficult. Okay. Annual income in case of businesses, that is also a point. So if I am giving a loan to any person, now not only this number of years in business, so B and C will be checked in case of business person, but in case of employee also nowadays we check where how many years in salary in business, or I'll write it here job also, job. Okay, because both the things are important. Even the salaried employee, if the person is of temporary nature, the job is of temporary nature, then what? So that's why A, B and C all. So A to C all is the answer. Okay. So the answer is personal loans are generally sanctioned on the basis of all the three, A to C, salary, number of years and annual income. Got it? Next one. The amount, now you might be seeing these numbers 251, 250, where is it? That's why I'm saying join the paid classes. There I have shared all these question banks and I'll share it. Even the revision batches are coming up. There also I'll be sharing these revision batches. Okay, so join them immediately. Okay, so the amount of personal loans is classified as big ticket personal loan, small ticket personal loan. Small ticket personal loan for this purpose is a loan where the amount is, so small ticket PL, where the amount is what? Up to 10,000, up to 20,000, up to 25,000 and up to 50,000. Here we are covering all the important objective questions as well as important theories and some numericals as well whenever they arise. Okay. So let's start without wasting the time. Banks are financial institutions. Okay, let me get it from you. Because you all guys work in the bank. What are the banks? What do you mean by banks? Bank does, the job of bank is getting the deposits from somebody and lending it to someone. Simple. Getting the deposit from somebody and giving it as a loan to somebody, right? So that is basically banking, isn't it? Let me draw it over here for easier, better to understand. See, if this is a bank, okay, bank. What happens? There is a depositor over here who deposits the money, deposit. Then bank gives this amount as a loan to this guy, loan. How does the bank earn then? This loan person will give the interest, and this deposit person has given the interest, so bank will again pay the interest to this guy, interest. Only the difference is this interest over here, this interest will be lesser. Let's say this interest is 7%. Then this interest should be at least 9%. So that this gap of 9 minus 7, that is 2%. That is known as NII, net interest income. Okay, this is known as NII. Remember, it's not NIM. NIM is different. NIM equals to NIM, net interest margin. Remember, by heart these two. You'll be getting one at least in the exam. NII upon yielding assets, they called it. or you just write it assets. It's actually yielding assets. Yielding means which are performing assets, which are giving you the returns. So coming back, banks are financial institutions that perform deposit and lending function. Obviously, again, there are various types of banks in India, and each is responsible for different perform different functions. So what are the various banks in India? One is central bank. Central bank means RBI over here. RBI. Okay, it's not Central Bank of India. It is RBI. Second, cooperative bank, commercial banks, RRBs, local area banks, specialized banks, small finance banks, and payment banks. Now, if you see this, these are all, how many? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8, right? 8 types of banks. Plus, there are others which are not added over here. Investment bank. Okay, investment bank is not added over here because that's a totally different feature, but then also it's a part of banking. Okay, so that is one part. What is bank and what are the types of banks? Now, importantly, which is asked to you in exam is RRB. They always ask you about RRB because RRBs are actually nationalized banks as of now. Okay, these are special types of commercial banks that provide concessional credit to agriculture and rural sector. Concessional credit, remember, concessional credit to agri and rural sector. Okay, so these banks, these are special. See, a name itself, what does it say? Rural. Regional. Regional means related to that region only. So concessional credit to agri and rural sector. RRBs were established in 1975 under the registered under the RRB Act 1976. Remember, this act is of 1976 and bank is in 1975. Remember, these 2 years are reversed. Huh? Generally, in case what happens, act is first and banks are later. Like in RBI Act, 1934 Act and then bank in 1935. But here it's reverse. That's why this is important. RRBs are joint ventures between central government, state government and commercial banks. Now what is this? It means any RRB which is formed, 50% of the funds or the capital is from the central government. State government has 15% of the capital and commercial bank. Now commercial bank, this is known as the sponsor bank. Sponsor. Okay. This sponsor bank holds 35% of the equity of this RRB. In fact, that is a fight going on right now. Here, from your exam point of view, remember, this is the structure. Central government 50, state government 15 and commercial bank 35. Right now, what is happening? Government is coming up with a thought process that why should these be kept it this way only? Can't these RRBs be a separate bank? Separate bank altogether, no sponsor bank. Can't these work like this? All the RRBs can be combined in India. So this is a thought process. But from exam point of view, remember, central government, state government, commercial banks, and these are the proportions. Okay. Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile, and in this app you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever we require for clearing our JIB as well as CIB. You'll be getting it over here. So that's why download it right now. Now let's go to the question part. And what did I tell you? Some part I'll be covering 2 slides theory and then I'll be going to the questions. Today we'll be covering some basic questions which we forget. We take it for granted that we know, but we don't know. So that's why we'll be focusing on that. Bank passbook is issued by the bank, contains the transaction details of the bank account, shows the balance in the account and all of the above. So what is a bank passbook? Issued by the bank, correct? Now these are simple questions. Let me get the answers fast from you, because if these simple we are not able to answer, how will we answer the difficult ones? So the answer over here is A, B, C or D. It is D, all of the above, right? Bank passbook is having all these 3 features. Okay. Bank pays interest on deposits, loans, both A and B. So bank pays interest, remember, pays interest on what? Pays interest on deposits, remember, deposits, simple, isn't it? Next one, bank charges interest on. So bank charges interest on deposits, loans, both A and B. None of the above is out. So loans, right? Just now I told you. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you'll be getting the latest updates on JIIB and CIB, and importantly, you'll be getting free YouTube series. Okay, so definitely subscribe. How to join this? Join our through our this Instagram channel. You can join, plus YouTube channel, plus this Telegram channel. You can scan the QR codes given below, and you can call on the numbers given. See, this right side number is given. Now a bit difficult one. Now, earlier one were simple. Now difficult one. Education loans. They cover what? Tuition fees and expenses are repayable after completion of the course, granted for studies in India and abroad, and all of the above. Now see here, B is correct, C is correct. But what about A? Does education loan cover tuition fees and expenses? Other expenses you can call it. Other. Okay, other. Does it cover the hostel fees? Does the education loan cover my daily expenses for staying there? My food expenses? Or does it cover only tuition fees? So the correct answer is, that's why I said, now we'll be coming to the difficult part. It is D. Are repayable after completion of the course means what? See here, education loan, how is it given? Suppose if I give that education loan today, okay? So this guy will be requiring, guy or girl, it's not a gender biased. So this guy or girl will be requiring at least, let's say that person is doing engineering, okay? So that person will require around 4 years. So 4 years gone over here. Up to 4 years, this student won't be able to pay any interest on this or any EMI on this. So what do? This is known as this moratorium period. In this moratorium period, the student is allowed not to pay any interest or principal on this. But does it mean that we have waived it off? That, oh no, forget it. You won't pay it off. No. This is paid, but later. After completion of the course, then we give still 1 year more, 1 year for job, right? After this job, then your EMI starts. So here what happens, you whatever is pending for these 4 plus and 5 years, these 5 years, whatever this interest is, that is taken from that student. Bank, here after all, it's not bank's money, it's depositor's money. So we are just the trustee. How can we waive off any amount? Okay. So that's why it's payable, repayable after completion of the course, and obviously granted for studies in India and abroad. That's obvious, isn't it? Business correspondent means, now that's why I said difficult level questions are coming up. Business correspondent means, what is a business correspondent? You all have BCs now in your banks. Here, nationalized banks have nationalized. I'll just write N over here. And second is private banks, P. Okay. Private. Oh, let me write it only here. Because what happens, N and P doesn't signify anything. Nationalized and second is private. Okay, let's keep this private. So, nationalized banks have what? Nationalized banks have BCs, business correspondent. These are private agencies basically. Similarly, these private banks have what? Similar to BCs, they have what? There is one word. Okay, what is that word called as? Private banks. We have these cases going on against all these guys, right? Yeah, DSA, right? DSA, right? Direct sales agents, selling agents, sales agents. BC is business correspondent. So business correspondent means what? An agent who provides banking service, an agent of the business house, a type of money lender, and none of the above. So who's this? Yes, it is A, obviously, isn't it? It's A. Who provides banking service. Here, BC is always appointed in those areas where the bank doesn't have the reach. Does not reach. Means, let's say there's a small village of how many? 20 houses. There are many villages which are 20 houses, 30 houses, 50 houses. The population is hardly 200, 300, 400 max. Can you set up a branch over there with a 500 population? You can't. Because if you set up a branch with 500 population over there, what will be the cost? Your salaries, your running expenses, electricity, and all this coming and going of those, because employees won't be living in that village, right? They won't be staying in that village. They'll be staying in the nearby cities, right? So coming and going, so what will be the cost? So that's why what do? We don't open the branch over there. We open a BC over there, business correspondent, private agency. Somebody from that village itself will provide the banking services. Okay. Internet banking refers to operation of account through internet, opening of account through app, or both A and B. Now, what do you think, guys? Let me see. Is it both A and B or only A? Operation of account through internet means I'm having an account with you and I can deposit the money, withdraw the money, transfer the money, check the balances. I can do this. So operation means that. But can I open the account through app now? What do you say? I can, right? The answer is C, both A and B. Remember, internet banking refers to all. Who can open the savings account in India? Indian citizen, NRI, illiterate, all of the above. Savings account. Who can open the savings account? Savings account can be opened by Indian citizen. When the Indian citizen opens, it is called as what? Resident Savings Banks account, RSB, Resident Savings Banks account. Okay. When an NRI opens the savings account, it can be two types, NRO or NRE. Both are allowed. Okay. NRO and NRE. Non-resident external and non-resident ordinary. Okay, both these are non-resident accounts. Illiterate, yes, obviously. That is RSB only. Resident Savings Banks. Okay. So anyone can open the savings account. Any eligible person. Can a child open the savings account? So okay, let me get the answer over here. The answer is D. Okay. Can a child open the savings account? Child, give me that answer. By the time I'll move on to the next question. Can a child open a savings account? Yes. Yes. We have this minor guardian, right? About 10 years, the child can open it solely without any guardian. About 10 years. Okay. Chalo, move on. PAN number is required for what? Deposits less than 50,000, deposit in excess of 1 lakh, deposit of 50,000 and above in a single day. All of the transactions. What is the answer? PAN number is required for? What is the correct answer? See, this is the correct answer for any deposit above 50,000 in a single day. Remember this, single day means suppose if I deposit 10,000 now, then I deposit again 20,000 after some time, then again 30,000 after some time. So then I'll be requiring the PAN. Okay. So in a single day, got it? TDS as per income tax means TDS. What is TDS? Time deposit scheme, total deposit scheme, tax deducted at source, and none of the above. TDS means, yes, tax deducted at source. This is the advance tax which is paid by you and me, and we get a refund of this, right? Those who how many of you file the income tax returns? No, I'm not talking of form 16. I'm talking of income tax returns. How many of you are filing? So if you are filing the income tax returns, you will definitely get the returns, refund. But if you are not filing the income tax returns, you are losing on that money. Because whatever TDS is deducted, you should get the refund if your income level is below, obviously after below that. Okay. Maximum amount of check in the bank is, so what is the maximum amount of check I can write? Tomorrow if I write a check to you of, let's say, 1 lakh crore. Suppose if I write a check like this, 1 lakh crore to you, obviously, if I have the balance, I don't have that much balance, neither you have. Okay. But can I write the check of this amount? 100 crore, no limit, 1 crore, none of the above. I can write, isn't it? No limit. I can write any amount of check. Okay. Maximum, minimum is also there. I can write a 50 paise check also. 50 paise. I can write a 50 paise check to you. Okay. Approaches in retail banking. The main approaches in retail banking are as follows. So which, see here, firstly I'll give you some theory part. Okay. Then we'll go for the this objective questions. Okay. So let's cover some theory first. What are the approaches in retail banking? The main approaches in retail banking are as follows. One is SBU, strategic business unit approach. Second is departmental. And third is integrated approach. Now look at this. I'll just explain you in short. Okay. SBO I am having it. Here SBO we are having it over here. So I'll give you regarding this later. Firstly, departmental approach. Now what is departmental approach? In your bank itself you might be seeing this. What all do we see? You see this clearing department, right? Clearing department. We call it department, right? Department. Then you have what? Cash department. Cash department, loan department, right, and so on and so forth. You have all this account opening department. So departmental approach means what? Somebody is working in that department and the problem is these guys are not speaking or communicating with each other regarding the job, regarding the work profile. Okay, they might be having common tea, common lunch, common dinner, common parties, everything, but for the work they don't communicate. So this is known as departmental approach. This is mainly followed in which banks? Mainly followed in nationalized banks. Okay, we follow it. But as per the book, the model followed by nationalized bank is in your book itself, this RBWM book. The model followed by nationalized banks is, anyone can tell me? Okay, I'll answer it at the end. I'm having one question over here. Okay, so which is the model followed in the nationalized banks? Okay, next one is integrated approach. Part of the overall business plan. Now look at this. Integrated approach is followed in small companies. Small companies. Okay, small means let's say small banks also. Which are new banks? There are many payment banks which have come up, right? So payment banks, these payment banks and everything, they are following this integrated approach. So this is eligible for small companies. It is not practical for larger companies. Okay, so integrated approach, part of the overall business plan. Overall, so every employee looks at the overall portfolio, overall business. Okay, so that's why I said it's applicable for smaller businesses. Now SBU approach, it is followed by new generation private sector banks. Now look at this. Private sector banks are also of two types. Remember, they are of two types. One is old generation and second is new generation. Okay, so old means what? There are many banks. I'll tell you. Karnataka Bank, right? You remember these names? Karnataka Bank, Federal Bank. These are old means what? They have been formed many years back. And new generation means this HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. Even now these payment banks. Okay, Equitas. This is a payment bank. Now these banks are the new age private banks. So they follow this private sector bank, they follow this SBI approach. What is the SBI approach? What is this approach? What do you mean by this? Autonomous divisions, small enough to be flexible and large enough to exercise the control over most of the factors affecting its long-term performance. This is basically SBI. Each unit, suppose if I say clearing, that clearing unit should be able to generate its own income so that the expenses can be done from those income only. Now we'll say, how will the clearing department generate the income? By passing on the leads. These leads are given the points or a sort of income. Similarly, cash department, they can generate their own income. How? You'll say cash means what is the job? How can the cash generate an income? The cash person is not selling anything, nor he is opening the account, he or she is opening the account. Then how can that person generate the income? See here, by passing on the leads. Lead passing is an important aspect which is followed in private banks. Lead passing means if somebody lead, I'll write it over here, lead passing. Okay, that is called as LG, lead generator, and second is LC, lead converter. LG and LC, always remember. So this cash department guy can work as a lead generator and they can pass it on to the lead converter or to the sales department, right? So that's why this model should be followed, and by using this SBO approach or this lead generation approach, they can earn the income. Of course, it won't be in the cash method, but it will be in points. So those can be considered at the appraisal time. So that's why These SBO approach means autonomous division, small enough to be flexible and large enough to exercise the control over the most factors affecting its long-term performance. So once you go on generating the income, then it will definitely affect positively to your long-term income part as such, right? SBU can be defined as profit centers which focus on product offering and market segments. Here, profit centers, that's what important. Profit. Cash department should generate their profits. Clearing department generate their profits. Everyone should generate their profits. Okay. So, which focuses on product offering and market segment. An SBU can be a business unit of a large corporation or it can be a business in itself. Like clearing department. Suppose if that is considered as an SBU, so it is a part of the large corporation, large bank, right? So that's why in our banks, this large corporation is applicable. By business in itself, this is applicable to the smaller banks. Okay, got it clear everyone? Basic bottom line of this SBO is they must be the profit centers. They must generate their own profits. Okay, clear? Everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the latest updates on JIB and CIB from IIBF. Means what? IIBF now see it's an exam time. So IIBF will make many changes. Venue change, then what? Portion change, slight portion here and there. Question pattern change, something or timing change depending on the local positions, right? So they'll make the changes. So these will be updated immediately on the Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. So that's why subscribe to this channel immediately. Okay. Also, you'll get a free YouTube series on this. Okay. A business model, now question time. A business model followed by the banks for retail banking are. So what are the business models followed by the banks for retail banking? SBU, strategic business unit approach, departmental approach, integrated approach, and any one of the above. Just now we saw it, right? What is the answer? Type in the comment section, everyone. What is the answer? Everyone, comment section, please. Yes. Yeah, it is. In the meantime, if you want to join the classes, call on this number given over here. See this, it's showing over here, right? So call on this number, okay? For any query. Yeah, so the answer over here is what? SBO, departmental, any one of the above, right? Anyone, depending on the bank. Generally, private sector banks follow this newest private, this SBO. Nationalized banks follow this generally departmental, but I'll tell you the answer is different. I'm having that answer, okay? I'll show you that answer. Generally, you can follow, consider that nationalized banks follow this departmental, but actual answer, if it comes in the exam, it's different. I'll give you that answer, but watch till the end. Somewhere it is there. Integrated approach. So small businesses, I told you, okay? Foreign banks which entered the retail banking activities were not able to achieve the business objectives. Means if they are not able to achieve, then what will they do? If foreign banks are not able to achieve the business which they plan for, what will they do? What do they do? Continue with the business in spite of not being profitable. Do they continue? Move out of business. Change their focus with some strategic changes. Change their focus and none of the above. By doing anything and everything, if they are not able to do it, they'll simply what? They'll simply continue, move out, change their focus. Here, change their focus means what? They have already changed their focus. They have tried everything. Changing this, changing that, offering some new products, offering some insurance with the savings account, everything. All these gimmicks they have tried, but nothing is doing. Then what will they do? They'll simply move out of the business. Many of the foreign banks have closed their retail business. Do you know? Citibank India has closed their retail business. HSBC India has closed their retail business. Okay? Retail. Only I'm talking of retail business. Okay? The suitability of the business model or the approach of the bank depends upon. So business model means that just now we saw it, right? Which was that business model? Just now we saw this. See this business SBU, departmental approach, integrated approach. So this corporate strategy, business objectives, business mix, and all of the above. What is the answer? if you want to apply, let's say, departmental approach, so how will you decide whether I have to go for this departmental approach or I have to go for some other approach? Corporate strategy, business objective, business mix, or all of the above? It is all of the above, right? So any model followed by the banks, it depends on what a corporate strategy is, what the business objectives are, what the business mix is. What is the business mix? Mix means what all products do we have? Products in the sense, not products, but the segment of the products. Do you have deposit product? Do you have loan products? Do you have third party products? This is known as mix. Okay. Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever we require for clearing JIB and CIB, we get it over here. So that's why download it right now. Okay. Business models for retail banking are being drawn based on the various aspects. In this context, which one of the aspects are incorrect? Say this, which one of them are incorrect? So what is it? Business models are drawn on various aspects, right? Which one of them are incorrect? Product, capacity, delivery channels, and technology. Models means again departmental approach, integrated approach, right? Or SBO approach. It depends on what? What is the answer? A, B, C, or D? Everyone, I want the incorrect one. Incorrect. I don't want the correct one. So, what is the answer? Comment section. Let me see. It is capacity. Remember, capacity, business model never depends on the capacity. Business model depends on product, delivery channels, and technology. What are the delivery channels? Delivery channels means anything. Branch, by which you can reach to the customer. ATM, iBank, internet bank, right? Technology means it comes to one and the same. C and D are almost same. Okay. Product, what all products do you have? Right? The implementation models followed by the banks for retail banking include. So implementation models here. Business models are those three. And implementation models over here are, this is horizontally organized, straight organized, management organized, and RBI organized model. So which are the implementation models? Horizontally, straight, management, or RBI organized? What do I say? It is horizontally organized. Remember, that is the answer. Correct. Horizontally organized. So implementation models followed by the banks for retail banking include horizontally organized models. Now, what do you mean by this? There are four models. Okay. One is horizontally organized. I'll keep it very simple. First is horizontally organized. Second is vertically organized. Vertically. Third is predominantly. I'll just write it PRED. Predominantly horizontally organized. Then predominantly vertically organized. These are the four ones. You'll definitely get one question on this. Okay. Vertical. These are the four models. Horizontally organized, vertically organized, predominantly horizontally organized, predominantly vertically organized. Okay. So these are the implementation models. Got it, everyone? Okay. So coming back over here. So the answer is horizontally organized model. Move on. Business mix in the banking means business mix. What do you mean by this word business mix? Combination of products or services the company sells, activities it's engaged in, or customer groups it targets. Classification of branches into rural, urban, etc. Both A and B, neither A or B. What is the answer? Let me see. Okay. How many of you are just typing? I'm seeing this. You are typing this both A and B. Because we have the habit in JIB that if the answer is both A and B, it will be both A and B. No, that is not the answer over here. Okay, the answer is not this. Classification is known. This is known as separate part. Rural branch, urban branch. That is the classification model separately. Here we are talking of this business mix. Combination of products or services the company sells or activities it's engaged in or customer groups it targets. That is known as a business mix. Combination of products or services. Remember, products or services means what are the products of the bank? Saving, current, FD, loans. These are the products. Services means various services which we give. Locker service, right? Then demand service. Various services we give. Okay. Activities it's engaged in. So activities, what all activities it is going on in, right? Then customers groups. What all are the target customers of us? So that is all business mix. Got it? Now, how do you join Officers Adda 24? Join the Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel, or even see here we are having 3 channels over here. Even the fourth one, this uh, WhatsApp channel that has also been started. Okay, so search on WhatsApp. Okay, you'll get it on Adda 24/7 on WhatsApp also. So scan this QR code for this Telegram. This QR code black one for the YouTube, and this is for Instagram, and fourth one is this WhatsApp channel. Okay, on WhatsApp channel you can just go on WhatsApp and search for this channel. Type Adda 24/7. Nowadays the channel system has started in WhatsApp. If you don't know, channels have started in WhatsApp also. So search there. Okay, in update section, updates. Okay. Delivery channels in banking means delivery channels. What do you mean by delivery channels? Delivery means how can I reach the customer? How can I reach the customer? How can I reach the customer? Just now I told you WhatsApp. What is it doing? It's a delivery channel. So it means what? Branches, field officers, automated teller machines, payment terminals, point of sale devices, mobile branches, mobile phones, internet banking, e-banking, etc. and all of these. So delivery channels include what? Branches and field officers. So is this a delivery channel? Can we deliver a product through the branches and the field officers, human beings? Yes. So this is true. ATMs. Can I deliver my product through ATM? Yes, I can. Why not? Because through ATM I can sell my loans also. Payment terminals, right? So this is similar to ATM only. Point of sale devices means those machines which are kept in the malls for this card swiping, right? These are POS machines. So is this a delivery channel? Yes, it is. Mobile branches, mobile phones, internet banking, all these are delivery channels. So the answer is D, all of the above. Delivery channels in the banking include all of the above. Okay, everyone clear? Now you'll say, how can a mobile bank or internet bank sell any product? You might be seeing this on the while you move on any mobile branch or any mobile bank as such. You'll get many offers over there. So what are those offers? Those are actually delivery channels. The bank is trying to sell you that product. Just click on this link and get extra 5% discount on your credit card. What is it? Delivery channel, isn't it? Do you want a personal loan up to 10 lakhs in just 3 minutes? What is that? Personal loan up to 10 lakhs in just 3 minutes. Click on this link. What is that? Delivery channel. Any ways by which we can reach to the customer is known as a delivery channel. Okay. You'll tell me how is it in point of sale then? This is in this POS machine means what? We swipe it on that card and then when we pay, then how do we sell it over there? If you check the POS slip which generates, again, whenever you make a payment, you generate a slip. Below there is a line given by many banks. If you want to open the account with us or if you want any other service, kindly call this number. So that is again a delivery channel, isn't it? The business model followed by foreign and private banks for retail banking are. So foreign and private bank. Just now we discussed this. SBU, departmental, integrated, any one of the above. It is SBU, correct? SBU. This was the question I was talking of. Business model followed by nationalized banks for retail banking are. Everyone feels this departmental, right? But as per your book, this is not the answer, departmental. You might be feeling that yes, departmental approach. We are having clearing department, cash department, account opening department, but remember SBO departmental integrated holistic. The correct answer is, as per your books, is holistic model. That is the correct answer. Now holistic model. Now what is this holistic model? Holistic model depends on the strategy of the bank or corporate objective of the bank. That is called as holistic, looking at the overall perspective. Okay. So that was the session for you. Now before going, let me cover the batches which are there. Here, JIB Achievers Foundation batch. All the 4 subjects are covered. Numerical, subjective questions, case studies covered. You will get the Mahapack as well. Mahapack, there are 2 Mahapacks. One is JIB Mahapack 2.0. Second is JIB plus bank promotion Mahapack. In this you get bank promotion plus JIB, both. You don't have to buy it separately. So that's why join this either of these 2 Mahapacks and join the batch specifically for May 24. I'll tell you how to join it. See here, go to Adda 24/7. In Adda, whenever you have to go to Adda 24/7, go through the app. In the app, you get coin systems. Coin systems will give you 1% extra. So roughly you'll get it extra. You'll get an extra benefit. Okay. So how to join it? See here, go to Adda 24/7. Gone. Here click on JIB and CIB. See the JIB and CIB. Done. Here you will see JIB May 24. Click on it. You will see this JIB Achievers Foundation batch. Join this. Click on this. You will see. Now what all do you get in this batch? See this. Interactive classes, regular test, experienced faculties, 24/7 class trainings, means video recordings are available. And importantly, remember, you can check the videos also. The details are given over here. And presently, see here, I'll tell you one important part. See here, whenever you have to buy, put the code Y432. Y432. Why? Because that will give you the maximum discount available. Y432. Never forget this code. Okay. You can join the Mahapack also. In the Mahapack, if you see, let me show you Mahapack. In Mahapack, JIB bank promotion and JIB Mahapack 2.0. I'll show you bank promotion. Okay. In bank promotion, you are getting it for 3 validities. 3 months, 6 plus 6 months, and 12 plus 12. Means you buy it for 6 months, you get it for 12. 12. You buy it for 12, you get it for 24. Many double validities are available. So that's why I say use the code Y432. Okay, that's very important. Y432. Never forget this code. Okay. So this. Again, you are getting the offs over here. Now, importantly over here, whatever off is going on, discount is going on, definitely using this Y432 code, you will get some extra benefit. Okay. What all do you get in the Mahapacks? You get the test series, ebooks, videos, online live classes, all these things you get. This is for JIB and bank promotion. Let me show you a single JIB Mahapack also. Look at it. JIB Mahapack 2.0. Click on this. Now look at this. Here you are getting this double validity over here. 6 plus 6 months, 12 plus 12 months. You buy it for 6, you get it for 12. You buy it for 12, you get it for 24. Click on buy now. Check this code Y432. Y432. Now look at this discount. You are getting the maximum discount. As I told you, you will get highest discount. Whatever you are getting, you will be getting more using this code Y432. So never forget it. So that's why I am saying join the batches or the Mahapack, either of these 2 Mahapacks immediately. Why? Because although the exam seems to be in May, but it's not that far. Because in the March you will be having the year-ending pressures. Then March means it will start from February only. Okay. Then we have certain other festive seasons. So that's why don't waste your time. Join immediately. Okay. Join this Sankalpa, this Mahapack or the Achievers batch. Anyone. Okay. Bye.